This week's tech tip, I am going to be sharing with you how you can add some interactions with your Google Docs. And so I'm going to show you how you can be inserting some drop-down menus and some Smartchips. And then I'm also going to show you how you can add some differentiation with your checkboxes. So here you can see that under the PCGs we have some checkboxes here, so you can just easily change, and you can change your drop downs, and you can see what needs to be done. So let's go ahead and create one. So if I go into insert, I'm going to go to drop down, and I'm going to do a new drop down. I'm going to call this dyad. And I'm going to go ahead and put in my 5 dyads. I'm going to call this peak and central and lantau and titam. I'm going to add a new one, and I'm going to call this sheco. And so I'm going to go ahead and just put in my colors here. So I've got central as red, and then lantau green, and titam as purple. Now I was playing around with colors earlier, so I went into customize, and I'm gonna do a background color of pink, a darker pink for sheco, and I'm gonna do a lighter pink for sheco's lettering, because if you see the options, we have essentially each of the words, when we select them, they have a darker, whoops, actually I should have done the opposite, a darker lettering and a lighter background. I can always go back and I can change that. So if I wanted to change that, I can go in and I can actually do it this way. So I can do it darker or lighter, and then I can just change that. And then I can click save, and then I have a new drop down for whichever dyad that I want to choose. Now, you can do the same thing here. If you want to do yes, no, you can just do an insert and drop down, and you can see if there are any ones that you've already made, or if you wanted to do a preset one, you can use a preset one as well. Now, you can also do something like if you wanted to add a date in here. So if you want to change a general comment and put a date, and then you can do Smartchips as well. So maybe you want to do a date, or you wanted to add a person to this document. So if I want to do a date and add next Thursday's date, I can add the date of next Thursday. I can book a meeting to that. I can also add a person in here. So I could do a Smartchip and add a person. So maybe if I wanted Marcus to know about this document, or he needed to be linked to this document, I could have him in there. I can also insert other documents, and so I can have files, calendar events. It makes it really easy to have interaction in here. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show is when you're using check marks, checklists, a lot of people do this, and if you're just automatically checking these off, the default is to have your checklist just scratch it off and say, hey, this checklist has been done. But if you do the drop down, it gives you the option to just check it off and not have it scratch through. And so sometimes it's nice to have that option. I just wanted to show you that drop down and the option to not check it off is a option as well. So there you go for your tech tips, and let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.